Oh hey, if you want to turn this boring and basic fireplace into a bold and beautiful burst of color, you're gonna love today's episode. Hi, and welcome to a very sexy fireside chat. I am your girl Katie. I've got my LaCroix in a wine glass, and before we keep going, let's get a little more sexy. Wow, so different. Now, last week on the channel, I revealed my new favorite DIY, which is this beautiful faux brick fireplace, which fills in a weird gap I had in this shelving area in my living room. She's foam, she's peel and stick brick, she's fake, but I love her. And although she's beautiful, she has one fatal flaw. This is so boring. When I built this, I ordered this pack of battery-powered pillar candles, tossed them in there. That's what you guys saw in the reveal. But every day I look at them and I hate them. After the episode came out, you guys had so many cool suggestions for how I could fill it in and make it a little bit more realistic. Fake fire logs, faux wood candles, tiered candle holders, interesting candelabras. And I do love all those ideas, especially for making it look a little bit more realistic. But the truth is that as much as I wish I lived in a cozy cabin, I live in an urban LA apartment and I don't really have a farmhouse aesthetic. So I wanted to do something in here that would fit me a little bit more and really take up the space. So I thought about all the ideas you guys suggested, but there was something in me that wanted something a little bit more eclectic and colorful and fun. Angle change. In a dream world, this would not be fake. I would be able to use logs or burning candles, and we could really light the fire in our lives. But I am all about finding creative solutions within your limitations. And so I thought, because we have to have battery operated candles, why don't we take advantage of that and actually add something cooler that you couldn't do in a normal fireplace? And that is new angle. One thing I do like, and one thing I do want to incorporate more into my life, is seasonal bouquets or seasonal greenery. So I thought, what if we could mix in something here that would be a mix of candles and seasonal greenery or flowers or something. And that's when I realized that, oh, I know what we should do here. An eclectic collection of faux ceramic vessels in a tone-on-tone color palette that can house either candles or foliage, but really is more of kind of a candelabra centerpiece moment that's really just a visual wow. So let's do that. Say hi to the girls. We got Tia and Tamara, Whitney, Mariah, Rosalia, Christina, Brittany, Janet, Billy, Kelly, Michelle, Latavia, Latoya, Beyonce, Nikki, and Pink. So this is my amazing collection of thrifted vessels. And what I wanted here was a huge variety of shapes, sizes, and heights. Now these girls are cute, but we're gonna change their colors. And step one, we need to lay a base foundation to give them an even blend. God, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. By the way, this is plastic. This is Beyonce's original form. So when you're in the thrift store, don't forget to look for cool silhouettes that might perfectly match the vision in your head. And we're back, baby. We have the whole squad with a base coat. I did actually add 3 more girls to the lineup: Mel B, Mel C, and Jerry. And you better believe I ran out of paint. And of course, Jerry is not painted. Great. And now it's time to mix up some colors. So here we are. I just put some house paint in these bowls, and we're gonna do the classic faux ceramic hack, which is adding baking soda to the paint colors. So here I have this beautiful rainbow spectrum. It's a little washed out on camera, but it is cool. And one thing I need to think about is like visually how these are lightly gonna be arranged and therefore how we want to color block. And I'm not gonna lie, I really struggled with what I should do here. I thought maybe should I keep it all in the same kind of color family? And what I decided is I'm gonna kind of do a range of pastels, and on various pieces, I'm even gonna color block and do 2 colors. Is that crazy? So starting with Tia and Tamara, I thought about doing them the same color, but no, we're gonna do them kind of complementary colors. So we're gonna do this pink and yellow so that either way, no matter what configuration they're in, they're the same, but they're individually unique, just like real twins. Are you a twin? Please comment below. Now I did choose some of these vessels for a few reasons. One, for example, something like this. This can be kind of used as a vase or like a taper or larger pillar candle holder like that. It can be also used as a pillar stand to add height and sort of, you know, emotional depth to the overall piece. You guys, I don't know who came up with the baking soda hack. I know it was a woman for sure, but I think she has changed the face of DIY for years, and it is my dream to be able to do something that would make such a difference in the DIY community. And I'm doing this kind of like two-tone color blocking on some of these. One, if they're an interesting shape and they kind of innately have some segments, I'm doing that to call out that shape. And number two, because I don't totally know like the arrangement I'm gonna make, this is kind of to help break it up in case a pink piece, we're gonna go next to a pink piece. Let's make it a pink and lavender piece so that it just mixes it up a little bit. And am I painting lavender, lighter lavender? Sure am. Now I know people always ask me if Baguette is gonna come ruin a project, and people are very nervous, but to be honest, she hates getting her paws wet and she knows very much what paint is like, so she never does. Wow, so different. This is very washed out on camera, but I swear it's very different. This is also a cool piece that can be upside down like a martini glass, or it can be an actual vase. We love things that can, you know, top and bottom. I'm starting to feel like this color scheme is very Saved by the Bell, and I don't know if it bothers me or if I love it. 80s, postmodern, it's coming back. We're seeing the palettes come through. Alrighty, we are all painted, and that took me basically an hour, which was great. So we're gonna let these dry, do a second coat, but overall I think it's looking pretty good. It's not quite working for me. I just wanna add one more kind of like bold color. So I'm gonna do this like darker kind of teal, because we have this pink and orange and lavender, which are kind of very, very similar and kind of blending into each other. I thought it could help me introduce a little bit more contrast. Well, you guys, I think I might have made too many pieces, but that's okay. It's always better to have more than less. Now, to fill this in, I'm gonna use a mix of pillars, and then I also ordered these battery-operated tapers that actually are little twists. Ready? So cool! One note about the tapers is that obviously these are not all taper candle holders, so I'm just gonna use some sand to fill in certain ones that I know I'm definitely gonna use. You could also use rice, but why use cheap rice when you could spend way too much money on sand at the craft store? The good thing about making too many is that you can actually then stack them in cool ways. And this is the part where we question everything we did and take it out and put it back 5,000 times. So I'm definitely adding in a lot of different heights of the pillars as well as the tapers. And fun life hack, instead of using sand for filler, if you wanted to make something like this full enough to support a taper, foil. Stuff it with foil, mold it to your liking, manipulate it, and make it do bad deeds for you. Taper candle in sand ASMR. All right, y'all, good news, we finally have a configuration. Bad news, unfortunately, some girls did get cut from the band. But for now, it is time for your very big, thrilling, exciting, how could you possibly imagine what it's gonna look like reveal. Well, I think we can scientifically say that this is the most beautiful candelabra centerpiece moment in a fake fireplace in the middle of LA that you've ever seen. I think all told, I probably spent about like 30, 40 bucks. And I swear to God, I am gonna get a white fur rug to go right here, but I have not, and that's okay because we're all on our own journey. Anyway, thanks for watching, love you guys, bye.